The best way to make big life decisions is to look at reality for what it is, which means not looking at it through rose-colored glasses or through an emotional lens, but just looking at your situation objectively. For example, for me, I'm not gonna get into too much detail because I'm gonna say that for another time, but this is my path right now, right? I have two routes that I can go take. The path that I'm currently on right now, it's been so hard for me to look at this path objectively, which means removing all my emotional attachments to it and looking at the facts, looking at how this path has treated me, what I have learned. And once I do that, then I can say, okay, is this path worth pursuing? Is this path worth going down? Or should I go down another path, right? And if you decide that this path that you're going down, based on looking at the facts, is it serving you? Are you growing every single day? Has there been any improvement? Has there been progress with that path? If the answer is no for all of those and you know you've been giving it your all, then it's time to pivot, right? If this path is no longer serving you, it's time to pivot. But the only way that you can know that it's not serving you anymore is if you look at your situation objectively. Look at the facts. Don't look at emotion. Don't be all rah-rah. Don't be all positive and optimistic and say, oh, no, I can figure this out. Oh, no, like if I just believe, it will happen. You know, it's very dangerous and it's very easy to get, at least for me, to get stuck into that mindset that traps you, where you have so much self-confidence that you can achieve everything, that you're blind to the facts, right? You believe that, oh, it's okay, you know, tough years are inevitable. Yes, they are, but if you genuinely see no progress, and if you don't have any, you know, I know passion is fake, but like, if you hate the thing, like, why are you doing it, you know? And if you just really look at the facts and see if the person you're working with or for, or if the business itself is if it's serving you, like if you look at it and it's not, then it's time to pivot. And that's been the hardest thing for me. And the crazy part is, it's really hard to make good decisions if you're emotionally attached. And like I said, you know, have that really delusional optimism. It's better to see reality for what it is, to see the world for what it is, to see the facts for what they are, and then make a decision based on that. So, and then let's say you do want to pivot, right? Let's say this path that you're going down, it's no bueno, right? You need to pivot. Before you leave this path, it's good to ensure that you have other paths available, right? And so the process begins, the process of exploring different paths, seeing what you have available to you, right? Both in your connections, both with maybe reaching out to people, or maybe, you know, doing some outreach on LinkedIn or whatever it may be, and actually exploring those paths and really thinking to yourself, okay, what am I really, really good at? What inclinations that I always have as a kid? Am I better with numbers? Am I better with analysis? Am I better with people? Am I better with organization? Music, writing, whatever it may be. Really reflect on that. Reflect on your strengths and don't lie to yourself, because you know you best. So don't lie to yourself, right? Be really real. For example, for me, I'm really good with people. I'm really good with talking. I'm really good with connecting with people. I'm really good with creating relationships. I'm really good with organization. I'm good with leading people, working in a team environment. That is where I really excel, right? Creating systems. And so based on your strengths and your inclinations, then you should explore the paths that really support that, right? I don't think it really matters too much in industry-wise, but whatever opportunities that you decide to go on or that you decide to explore. I was talking to a friend of mine. His name is Rod. I have a good feeling that we're gonna be working together in the future, sometime in the future. But he gave me this great advice. He was like, know what skills you have now, study your past, right? And analyze your situation now, and then really determine like what you want in the future. Because once you know what you want in the future, you can work backwards, right? And then see how your skills now can, you know, kind of align with that vision in the future. And so if you are in a really tough position where you have to make a big life decision, number one is to look at your situation realistically. Look at it objectively. I think that's the word. Look at it objectively. Don't attach your emotions. Really ask yourself, okay, let's put all the facts on the paper. Only facts. No, like, I think, I feel. Literally just the facts of, like, what actually happened, right? And then pretend that the facts that you're reading are the facts that were given to you by a 16-year-old boy that is in that position. And you have to consult him on what to do with his life, like what decisions to make. And that way you remove you out of the equation, which means you remove any irrational emotions or fear, or whatever it may be, in my case fear, from that equation, and you can look at your life objectively. And so that's what I'm gonna do tonight as well. I had big life, I still have big life decisions to make, but I've already made the biggest one. I've already made it. Now it's time to come up with a plan to execute on it. And the biggest thing too is to not tell people your plan. That's another big one, and that's one that I've learned time and time again. There's so many different reasons why. One, because if you tell people your plan, then you get the satisfaction of completing it even though you didn't do jack shit. That's number one. Number two, people know about your plan, and it's like, why are you talking about it, right? If you haven't done it. And they're gonna influence you, yada, yada, yada. Or if you don't follow through with it, they're gonna be like, oh, what happened? So just keep your plans to yourself until you actually execute. And once you execute it, then you can reflect on it. So with that being said, when you're at a crossroads and you have to make big decisions, look at life objectively. Remove yourself from the situation. Look at the cold, hard facts, analyze it, then from there, make your decision on how you should pursue your life's work. So that being said, this is the PLOG V.79, I think. Let me check. Today was a pretty good day. I woke up, I got like 2 hours of sleep. It was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty down bad yesterday because I had a big like aha moment, and I was just my mind was just not working. I was just like doom scrolling. It was really bad, and I was doom scrolling today too. I felt a little sad, but that's why we gotta change it. But this is the PLOG. Ooh, V1.7. Oh my gosh, this is 80. I did it wrong yesterday. This is 80. Oh my gosh, this is 1.80. Huh. Remember to be better daily, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.